Recently, we opened up our data on Hots&Cots. We felt that we can make more progress opening up this data to researchers, the DoD as a whole, congressional members, law writers, things of that nature to really improve and push the needle to the right to improve quality of life. So there's two tiers. Tier one is going to be for your small firms. Maybe you're a research student and you really want to understand the quality of life pain points service members have. And then tier two is going to be for like DoD, that type of size. Both of them have limitations. Your tier one is going to have 500 requests a month, and then your tier two is going to be 10,000 requests a month, and also at different price points. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your API key tab, and then you're going to want to create an API key. You're going to need that when we go through and we configure the MCP. This API key works with if you want to maybe plug it into a Power BI dashboard, Vantage, or some sort of analytics type dashboard that accepts API keys. And all of our APIs are documented here in the API references. So MCP, and this can be used with Claude, it can be used with OpenAI or Gemini. And what this allows for you to do is plug in an AI tool into the Hots&Cots data. So when you open up your configuration file on Mac, it's going to be at this location here, and I'll put this in the description, and then Windows, it's going to probably be most likely there. Here, you're going to then basically just paste this into the JSON, and you're going to enter your API key, and you're going to then restart Claude Desktop. All right, so now that we've installed or we've set up the MCP configuration and we've restarted Claude, let's give it a try. Let's just say something simple. How is the Hots&Cots API? You can also say, how is the Hots&Cots health? All right, so it's all green. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see what the last review was. So it says here getting barracks review, so it's calling into the Hots&Cots database. So it was Kalsu Barracks over at Fort Campbell. Cool. All right. So let's see how Fort Campbell looks on Hots&Cots. It's going to go ahead and grab the barracks reviews, and this is all calling into Hots&Cots data. And then it's also going to do it's going to get the dining facility reviews as well. And then it's going to give a full breakdown. So it talks about the top issues, what the average is for the cots. And this is all through the AI. This is not something that Hots&Cots is returning. So Claude or AI, whatever AI tooling you use, will take that data and put something together. DFACs, 4 out of 5. Cool. All right, so let's see how else we can use Hots&Cots or the MCP with Hots&Cots. So let's take a look and add the UFC, new UFC unified criteria. So how does Fort Campbell meet the new UFC? We're going to say UFC unified facilities criteria, just in case it's thinking like we're talking about another UFC. So now it's going to cross-reference the unified facilities criteria against the reviews from Hots&Cots. So called in the heating and cooling part of this, which is a emergency priority violation based off that new criteria that the DoD released or DOW released. And also talked about the urgent priority violations for mold and other things as we continue down plumbing. So yeah, so we can do that. All right, so let's try something a little different. Let's say, what are the top barracks for the last. Cool. So we're going to grab the barracks reviews. So you can see here the last 12 months, not looking great. Most installations average 1 to 2 stars, which no surprise there, based off what we see come in. So yeah, so this is how you can use the MCP configuration, your API key with Hots&Cots to get a really understanding of what quality of life challenges all the branches are facing. You can look at this from a perspective from a Army, Navy, Air Force branch, or all up as well. So yeah, this is MCP Hots&Cots. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email, support@hotscots.app.